You may have heard the term love is a verb, meaning love equals action. So if you really want to show love, do something for someone. That is true and it's good, but it's not actually the full truth. One said it this way: if we reduce love to mere action, we will miss love at its source. When we make love only a verb, we're likely to become Pharisees. Now let's think about this. You can talk loving without really loving. You can act loving without really sincerely loving. That's what Paul meant in 1 Corinthians 13:3 when he said, if I give all I possess to the poor, and if I give over my body to hardship that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. To understand love correctly, we must see that love originates as a noun. That then produces verbs or causes us to act. The book of 1 John in the Bible is a great little book on what it means to love. 1 John 4:8 says, God is love. By saying this, John is pointing us to the original source of love. In the previous verse 7, he writes, love is from God. You see, true love is a part of and comes from the most beautiful, most valuable, most satisfying treasure there is, God. So love is first a noun. Love is a person, God himself. He is love, and he is the source of love. In John 3:16, we read, God so loved the world that. Well, that word that makes all the difference. It tells us that God's great love for us caused him to go into action, and that action was to give his son to us so that we could experience his love. Now, you talk about love in action. Wow, we have a God that acts out of his love. 1 John 3:16 says, this is how we know what love is, that Jesus Christ laid down his life for us. See, true love is revealed in Jesus' death on the cross. He laid his life down for us. That's what love looks like. This is love in action. We're then told in that same verse, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. We can nod our heads to that and agree with that statement, but if we were actually stop and think about it, when was the last time you or I laid down our life for any other person? See, this has huge implications. It means that true love can't flourish apart from God. You can't just muster it up. Anything that looks like love, being patient, kind, not boastful or irritable or resentful or giving away all your stuff, according to 1 Corinthians 13, when it's not done for God's glory and with the desire that others may taste and see that God is good, then it's not true, vibrant love. See, godless love may seem good in the moment, but it's fleeting if it does not point people to the source of love. So love is not merely the action of meeting others' needs. Lots of people can do that. It includes the motive behind the action, the power source behind the action. That power to love comes from God. Therefore, loving others is doing whatever it takes for others to see God. So make love a verb in your life by going to the source of love. Let God love you. Let his love overwhelm you so that you can demonstrate that true love in action. How will people know if our loving actions are from God? Tell them. Don't take any credit for yourself, but do whatever it takes for others to experience the pure love of God through your actions, and don't forget to point them to the source of love, Jesus, because that's courageous living.